Welcome to Meridian Safety Consulting. Today we will talk about incident investigation, what it is, why it matters, and how to conduct one properly in your Singapore workplace. Let's get started. An incident investigation is a systematic process of examining a workplace accident, dangerous occurrence, or near miss to determine what happened, why it happened, and what must be done to prevent it from happening again. The three key questions are: what happened, why did it happen, and how do we prevent recurrence? Incident investigation is important for 6 reasons. It prevents recurrence by finding the root cause. It is a legal obligation under the WSH Act. It protects workers from future harm. It reduces costs from repeat accidents. It improves your safety systems, including risk assessment and safe work procedures. And it builds a strong safety culture at the workplace. Under the WSH Incident Reporting Regulations, 3 types of incidents must be reported to MOM first: workplace accidents where a worker dies, is hospitalized for 24 hours or more, or is given more than 3 consecutive days MC or light duty. Second, dangerous occurrences. Third, occupational diseases. There are 9 dangerous occurrences that must be reported to MOM even if no one was injured. The first 5 are bursting of a revolving vessel or grinding wheel, collapse of a crane or lifting appliance, explosion or fire causing work stoppage for 5 hours or more due to dust or gas, electrical failure causing explosion or fire, and explosion or fire causing work suspension for 24 hours or more. The remaining 4 dangerous occurrences are explosion or failure of a steam boiler or pressurized container, failure or collapse of formwork or its supports, collapse of a scaffold exceeding 15 meters in height, or a suspended scaffold from which a person may fall more than 2 meters, and accidental flooding of a dry dock or floating dock due to seawater entry. Remember, dangerous occurrences must be reported to MOM even if no one was injured. Do not wait for injuries before reporting. There are 38 prescribed occupational diseases that must be reported to MOM. They fall into 6 categories. Diseases caused by physical agents, such as noise-induced hearing loss, chemical agents, such as lead or mercury poisoning, biological agents, such as leptospirosis, musculoskeletal disorders, respiratory disorders like silicosis, and skin disorders and cancers. All reportable incidents must be reported to MOM within 10 days. This applies to fatal accidents, dangerous occurrences, accidents causing hospitalization of 24 hours or more, accidents causing 4 or more days of MC or light duty, and occupational diseases diagnosed by a registered doctor. Important: the 10 days starts from the date the employer is notified by the employee or their representative, not from the date of the incident. So once a worker informs you of a reportable incident, you have 10 days from that notification date to report to MOM. Late or non-reporting is itself a WSH violation. Employers can be fined for failing to report on time. When in doubt, report. It is always better to report than not to report. The investigation team should include the WSH officer who leads the process, a supervisor who knows the work environment, a worker representative who provides ground-level perspective, and management who endorses findings and approves corrective actions. The investigator must be independent. The direct supervisor of the injured worker should not lead the investigation. This ensures objectivity and accuracy in the findings. There are 6 steps in an incident investigation. Step 1. Secure the scene immediately. Step 2. Ensure the injured worker gets first aid and medical attention. Step 3. Gather evidence including photos, documents, and CCTV footage. Step 4. Interview witnesses separately. Step 5. Identify the root cause. Step 6. Implement corrective actions. The 5 whys is a powerful technique to find the root cause by asking why 5 times. Example: a worker slipped on a wet floor. Why water leaked from a pipe. Why the pipe was not maintained. Why no maintenance schedule existed. Why no preventive maintenance system was in place. Root cause found. Implement a maintenance system. Not all workplace accidents are work-related. Work-related incidents include injuries while performing work duties, slipping on the way to the restroom or pantry, which is incidental to work. Not work-related incidents include injuries caused by horseplay, falls outside company premises after clocking out, and injuries during off-site lunch breaks. When in doubt, always check with your WSH officer before deciding not to report. MOM provides guidance on this at mom.gov.sg. Here is scenario 1. 2 colleagues met near the corridor outside the toilet. One decided to tickle the other as a joke. The injured person did not stop the horseplay. He then lost his balance, fell and injured his chin. The incident happened during working hours on company premises. Is this reportable to MOM? Many people would say yes because it happened on company premises during working hours. The correct answer is nitrogen monoxide. It is not reportable. MOM states that horseplay is an extraordinary circumstance that breaks the work-related link even on company premises. Here is scenario 2. A male worker had just completed his shift work and clocked out at the time attendance system. After clocking out, he started running towards the company premises. He fell and sustained injuries outside the company compound. At the time of the fall, he was no longer on duty and was outside the premises. Is this reportable to MOM? Many employers are confused because she was still near the workplace. The correct answer is nitrogen monoxide. It is not reportable. He had already clocked out and was outside company premises. Both factors confirm it is not work-related. Clocked out plus outside premises equals not reportable. Every investigation report must include 8 key elements. Incident details including date, time, and location. Injured person details, the immediate cause. Contributing factors, the root cause, corrective actions with person responsible and deadline. Preventive measures to update risk assessment and safe work procedures. And management sign-off. Records must be kept for at least 5 years. Avoid these common investigation mistakes. Never blame the worker without investigating the root cause. Always start immediately. Do not wait and lose evidence. Interview witnesses separately, not in a group. Treat it seriously, not as just a paperwork exercise. Report to MOM within 10 days. And always follow up on corrective actions until they are completed. Key tips for an effective investigation. Start immediately after the incident. Secure the scene before anything is moved. Interview witnesses as soon as possible. Use the 5 whys to find the true root cause. Involve workers in the process. Do not blame the worker before investigating properly. Do not delay reporting to Memo M and always update the risk assessment and safe work procedures after the investigation. Finding the root cause is only half the job. Corrective actions must be implemented. Update the risk assessment and safe work procedure. Conduct retraining and toolbox talks to share lessons learned. Fix any engineering controls like faulty equipment or inadequate barriers. Assign each corrective action to a specific person with a clear deadline. Then verify that all actions are effective. Let us test your knowledge. Question 1. Within how many days must a workplace accident be reported to an OM? Question 2. Is an injury caused by horseplay at the workplace considered work-related? Question 3. What is the 5 whys method used for? Question 4. Who should not lead an incident investigation? Drop your answers in the comments below. That is all for today. Every investigation saves lives. Do not stop at what happened. Find out why and make sure it never happens again. Please like, subscribe, and share with your colleagues. Drop your quiz answers in the comments. Thank you for watching Meridian Safety Consulting. Stay safe, everyone.